Okay, no glitches this time. I have literally just recorded this whole thing, but I can't use it because it's glitchy. So we don't let things like this bother us. I'm going to start again. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome and blah, blah, blah. So let's get started, and I want to say to you, what did you do in the weekend? Yes, remember back somewhere a couple of weeks ago, I said one of the most exciting things about doing this with you is getting a chance to say on a Monday morning, this is Tuesday morning because of the long weekend here in Sydney, getting to say to you, so what did you do in the weekend? So please write it in the comments below if you would like to share. So what did I do in the weekend? Well, because it was a long weekend, I just felt that long weekend chill vibe, and I had some lazy mornings, beautiful, lazy, pottering mornings where I sat out in the sun with the dog, took lots of notes and wrote lots of things and read lots of things and hung out with the family. It was just beautiful. It was really beautiful. And then a big surprise happened. I had my eBay store set up for quite a while now, but I haven't been actively doing things in it, so I just wait to see if sales come through. And like every algorithm, if you're not doing it, it doesn't really pay attention to you. But all of a sudden, out of the blue, I got $775 in sale. So I've been procrastinating on getting it started again and actually dedicating time each day to this side hustle. But wow, this made me go, Michelle, what are you doing? You've got so much stock, get on it. So now for the rest of the weekend, I have been working on my new daily routine because, as you know, my life's changed a lot, and now I have the Facebook group as well. So I'm just working it all out, how it can all fit in, and I can still have lots of time for the family and time for me as well. Some of you are asked how I do my morning routines or how I do my routines. At the moment, everything I'm trialing is failing, just to let you know. So the way I do it is I put everything I need to do onto post-it notes and I stick it all over a wall and I move things around, and then I get it into an order that might work and I trial it. So far, nothing is quite working. Some things are getting missed, but I think it's because there's just a lot of it. So I'm looking at what I can reduce and how I can structure it, and as soon as I nail it, I'll let you know. Okay, so what am I wearing today? I am wearing this sweatshirt that I have saved from the charity bin, not once, but twice. It's Kmart. I've had this sweatshirt for so many years, and I've saved it twice, and I won't tell you how I save it because I should be decluttering and getting things immediately to the charity bins. Thankfully, in regard to this sweatshirt, I just didn't quite get it together. So here we are. I've also got on my Best and Less pink with luminous green striped tracksuit pants and the toweling. So you don't need to see those because it's like a little bit of a hot mess comfy outfit for this morning. And what am I drinking? I am drinking coffee in my lemon cup, almost finished because I needed it. And this, which I showed you last week, which is from Costco. If you haven't seen my Costco haul, I'll link it up here. That was last week. Creatine, electrolytes, and vitamin C. And I've got it in a big, well, I had it, I was thirsty. I had it in a big bottle because this is really powerful and you need about this much water. That's what I feel is best, this much water. So that's what I'm wearing. That's what I'm drinking. What's next? What I want to share with you today is just a Zesty Bestie share. And I want to talk about intuition. Now, I was always someone my whole life who had really good intuition, and I used to run on it. And if I got the feels about something, I would just jump in. And when I met people, I sort of knew which ones were the goodies and which ones probably a little bit. And I just had such good intuition. And then through a series of really hard life challenges, and I don't know what happened, but I seem to have lost that, or I lost the confidence of that, or the belief in that, or something. Anyway, I lost the ability to run intuitively, and I just didn't feel the feels anymore. And what the result of that meant that I often got stuck in overthinking, procrastination, just second guessing myself always. Should I be doing this? Shouldn't I be doing this? And it's been really hard. When I used to run on intuition back in the old days, more often than not, everything always worked out. And if it didn't, I still had the confidence to just keep going intuitively. It was sort of really cool. And then I lost my confidence with that, and it slowed everything up. And then recently, and I don't know why, but recently it's come back, and I'm more willing again to jump into things and to trust my intuition again. And I don't know what that change was, but it feels really good. For example, with the mornings with Michelle, everyone told me it can't be done, it hasn't been done, that you won't like it, it will be too much, it'll be too much of a commitment, it's never going to work, no one's going to watch, no one's going to, blah, 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 blah. But guess what? I did it anyway, because every ounce of my being had been wanting to do it for so long, and every ounce of my being just knew that the way that I want to connect with women would be in there. I just knew it, and And then because it's bringing me so much joy and it's connecting with so many women and you guys are loving it as well, I'm going, yes. And that's built the confidence now with other things that I'm looking at as well, going, yeah, let's just jump in. Does it feel good? Doesn't it feel good? Let's jump in. And I'm not saying I jump in without any research or without any support or anything like that. I'm just saying that I trust my gut feeling again, and it's so good to be back here. So let me know in the comments, are you someone that trusts your gut feeling on things, or are you someone that's sort of stuck overthinking, procrastinating a little bit, and just really not having that confidence to move forward on some of the things that you want in life? Let me know in the comments below. My beauty tip, what I'm doing with makeup, and I've never been good with makeup, I sort of copied someone who did makeup. Originally when I started doing makeup at about 16, I think 14, 15, 16, I copied my sister, and she used to wear, it was when Princess Di was wearing the blue eyeliner on the inside of her eye, and my sister used to copy her obviously, and I copied my sister. And so that's how I wore eyeliner. I just wore mascara and blue eyeliner in here. And then I saw this girl that I was just obsessed with, who I was doing a musical with. And I love the way she did her eyes with her big eyeliner and everything. So I just copied her. And I think I was stuck with that for 35 years. I've worn the same makeup. So I have tried at times to do something a little bit different, but I really have never cared that much. I don't know, it sounds terrible, but I've never really been, I'm too busy doing other things. Like, I just like throw it on. And if it's too many processes, it's just not going to work for me. I just want something really simple. I just want a few products. I don't want to get like overwhelmed by it. But I think I told you last week, I've been trying things. I've been watching influencers, and I've been finding influencers that have really basic, very natural looking makeup for women over 50. And then I've been practicing, and here's today is another practice. But what I've been doing is I've been practicing, then have to jump on in the morning with you guys, and I'm like, oh no, that doesn't look like me. Oh no, 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 no. And I add what I would normally do on top. So I've been having quite a lot of makeup on. That's been a lot, like wow. But that's why I'm doing it, and I'm trying to practice new looks. So this is my look for today. I don't know, you know me, when it comes to things like that, I'm just doing my best. I'm just doing my best, but it's sort of fun now. I'm quite enjoying it now. The second beauty tip is, I'll tell you tomorrow. It's to do with neck tape that my client's given me to pull your neck back. It's this tape stuff. It's hilarious. I'll show you tomorrow. I can't show you today because we haven't got enough time, but I'll show you tomorrow. So look forward to that. Okay, I bet you guys are dying to know how my sprouts are going. So I'm going to show you my sprouts quickly, and they were ready for harvesting today. I'll show you how I use them in my brunch. 2,500 questions to help you know, love, and care for you. Now I'm just going to use the one that I did in the last video, because I went through the process in the last video that didn't happen and chose one, and it was really interesting. It says, do you clench your jaw? And I'm like, yes, I do. I clench my jaw. And even sometimes when I'm working at my computer and I'm editing or something like that, I realize that I'm all clenched up. So I try and relax everything, but I also grind my teeth. And I probably should have one of those guards. My husband has a guard, but I haven't got round to that. But anyway, I'm a bit of a bad teeth grinder if I'm stressed. But I'm never stressed. I'm never stressed, right? So there we go. But do you clench? Do you do that? Let me know in the comments if you want to share. Only if you want to share. Okay, another thing I've been doing this weekend too is I've been decluttering and finding a few little things like this, which is in my drawer, which is in one of my drawers tucked at the back, which is what I call a squirrel. When I worked with my clients, my overscheduled mums, and would go to their homes, quite a lot of the time they had a lot of squirrels, which is when you basically, I used to call them squirrels. I don't think anyone else calls them squirrels, but I used to look at anything that had been gathered and throw it into something that really nothing resembled each other at all, and it needed to be sorted through and things put back in their real homes. So this is a squirrel that I found in my drawer. And so I've been decluttering a bit this weekend, just getting started because I want to do a major overhaul of everything. But I got started on some of these little squirrels that just were unnecessary. But this one here, I'll just tell you this one here, because you might have them, you might do this, you might not do this too. Some earrings, religious badge, some Panadol, hair tie, always got to be a hair tie, right? What else? Some really groovy earrings, New Zealand money, New Zealand coins, and I can see why I couldn't be bothered sorting this out. So one thing I was going to ask you guys is I'm thinking about including decluttering videos, like each little section, just a 10 minutes a day, into the Facebook group. So yes, I'm thinking about doing that. About the Facebook group, so I jumped in intuitively because you guys were asking for a way for me to go live, but mostly for you guys to be able to connect with each other and for you guys to be able to share photos. So if I show you something, that you can show me something, like you can actually post up your favorite, like last week we were talking about our favorite quotes. You can post up your favorite quote, or you can share the decluttering that you're doing, or you can share your salad that you're having, or whatever it might be. So, and wanting to connect and get to know people on just that next level. So I asked you guys if that's what you wanted, and quite a few of you said, yeah, let's do that. And so what I did is jumped in and launched it on Friday, but this is the first time that I'm talking about it. So I've done it and it's live, and we've got, I think 3 ladies. I think we've got 2 ladies already. 1 lady's hopefully on her way. So what I've done is I've made it for the first month while I'm trying to figure out what you guys actually want. I've just made it $1. I want to be able to say, hey, I really want to achieve this month, guys. And you guys, yeah, I want to achieve this. And we can, like, because we're there in a group, we can get support from each other. That's what the purpose of the group. So I only want people that really want to be there. And I've been posting up for the last 2 days. I'm excited. Okay, shout outs. I'm not going to do shout outs today because there's just so many of you, and I think the comments on the last video, on Friday's video, were like, got over 100 comments. We were really chatting. There were so many of you, and there are so many awesome people. And there's one comment that I want to respond to publicly, but I think this video is going to be too long. But thank you everyone who's there and who's joining us. So on this video, if you're enjoying it and you love being here, just leave an emoji or something in the comments just so we can all know that you're here, and say hi. Family news, I'll show you that Jessica's ballet. So, okay, let's do it. Fun fact about me is from the age of 9 to 21, I did musicals, and I did probably 2 a year. Here's some of the musicals. I did The Sound of Music, I did Chorus Line, Oliver, Godspell, Brigadoon, Jesus Christ Superstar, Gilbert and Sullivan. I did 2 of those. Pirates of Penzance. Did about 2 a year right through my childhood. So yes, I did musicals. And now I know what you're going to say. Can you sing, Michelle? We didn't know you could sing. Yeah, sort of. I used to write songs and play the guitar. So there's another fun fact. I wish I could remember some of the musicals. I did a lot. I did Chicago, Sweet Charity. Yes, lots and lots of music. So I feel like I've missed something this morning, but anyway, the most important thing is sending you off for a very, very positive and happy day. So I hope that you have enjoyed today. I hope that you have a beautiful day. I'm going to get past my little glitchy morning that I have and go on and have an incredible week, and it's going to start with today. So have a good day. Mwah. Lots of kisses. Oh, and don't forget to come and join us in the Facebook group and just trial it. You can cancel at any time. Just come and check, just come over and hang out with us and get lots of behind the scenes things, and yes, we'll go from there. I hope to see you there. All right, see you soon. Bye.